Hey James, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I just want to give you a quick update on the group that was meeting in my house. Just for those who don't know, I was developing 22 couples at the house, and actually 11 couples, 22 people, and going through the process of a 3-month kind of discipleship group towards launching 4 other groups. So as you know, when we talk about discipleship, is really I think that the church for the most part gets it wrong. So I kind of took the approach of how can we just simplify everything? How can we just bring it down to getting people closer to God, understand who He is, His promises, characteristics, and then how we are made in His image, our identity. So I kind of went through this process, and it was amazing that, I asked James, because in a relationship with James and Blazing Trees, I knew that that was kind of right up his alley, just in the conversations that I had, just in our relationship. Just I've grown and learned a lot from him, and how he just simplifies things in a visual means, which really helps get it and grasp it. So I was like, hey man, can you just the last day of before we split, I asked him to come and Skype in, and he laid out kind of his process, his vision. He showed a couple drawings, just explaining the Spirit and how we live in the Holy Spirit in the rivers, so that we can pour out and affect others in that sense. But it doesn't start with the action. It doesn't start with the task, with the thing you do, but it's in the relationship. Because if you do it under your own power, then your tank gets empty, because there's nothing filling you up. So then it's under your own power and your tank gets empty, and that's where burnout happens. That's where all these different things happen that we see. So when we build up our relationship with God and focus just on that, we get filled, and then the overflow, just the result of the overflow happens, with servant happens, opportunities happen. So that's kind of, he unpacked that to the group, because the group, majority of them, almost all of them, grew up in a legalistic home. So I felt identity was a big deal, and kind of get away from the actions-based identity. And like, if I do these tasks, then God will give me X. But we know that that's couldn't be farther from the truth. He's not really interested in the actions. He's interested in the relationship. And then from that relationship, we get blown away, and the Spirit can work and move in us as we die to self, as we aren't preoccupied with ourselves, but preoccupied with who He is and getting to know Him and build a relationship. So, James came and did that, and made a big impact on the group, and really helped set their identity. So out of that, there was a couple of, conversations and people that are on a path now, a trajectory to see who they really are, and kind of flex their muscles, as far as, okay, I don't have to do these things. Let me, I'm challenging to grow deeper with Him. So we've seen that, and backgrounds and abuses and hurts and all these different things kind of bubbled up, and because identity is such a big issue, things have been done to us, so then we identify with certain things because of things, circumstances and trauma and whatever. So it was beautiful to see what the Spirit did in how we can re-identify ourselves in God's image by simply just getting to know Him and sitting at His feet and just being with Him, and being preoccupied with the relationship and the being of who He is. So James really helped unpack that and lay that out for the group, and he's just done that for me and helped me. I'm a driven dude, so he helps me kind of kind of come back in alignment and make sure that I'm focused on the right things. So just I thank Blazing Trees. I thank you, James, for guiding me, guiding the group closer to God, and letting Him do the work and Him do the things. Let the Spirit move, and not wield as like a ministry that's, our ministry does this, but it's, hey, let the Spirit do the things. We're just trying to point you to the Spirit. So thank you guys. Love you, James.